Hi Aquarius, and welcome to your monthly love predictions reading. This reading will be for mid-April until mid-May. Now before we get into your reading, I've just got to rattle off some, I was going to say legalities, but it's not really legalities. It's just, to be honest, it's kind of like a script. So if you're returning Aquarius, this is going to get a little bit annoying for you because you would have heard this before. But this script is intended for those who are new. So before we get into your beautiful reading, I just need you to know that today's reading is intended for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Risings, or those who have strong Aquarius placements in their chart. Now, if you're not an Aquarius and you are a cross-watcher, you're more than welcome to stay. I have nothing against cross-watchers. I just need you to know that I'm a very honest reader. So if you hear or see something that you do not like, you have been warned, okay? So let's get into it. This reading is going to be a bit different. If you're a returning viewer, it's going to be a lot different because I want to make the most out of the limited time that I have for you. So let's get into it. Let's have a look at what the month ahead has in store for you, Aquarius, when it comes to love. Did I say Libra? I feel like I've been calling you Libra. I'm so sorry. I came just from Libra's reading, so my mind is still, well, it's not even my mind, it's my tongue. My tongue is still thinking about Libra. All right, let's cleanse that energy out of here, please, Spirit. I wish to focus solely on Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Risings, their cross watchers, and those who have strong Aquarius placements in their chart. Tune me into Aquarius's energy for the month ahead. What is happening for them when it comes to love? What is happening to Aquarius when it comes to love, Spirit Aquarius? Oh, we have the 10 of Teacups showing up for you in the upright, no less. What is happening for Aquarius when it comes to love in the month ahead, Spirit? What is happening to Aquarius? We have the 8 of Ingots reversed. Pray tell, what is happening? We have the Moon. Wow, some of y'all had some massive growth since my last love reading for you. I actually like this a lot more. I feel like you're either growing from what happened or you're really just trying to get further ahead. Anyway, can we clarify this 8 of Ingots reverse, please, Spirit? The Hermit. Wow, doing some soul searching. What about the moon to the Justice? Okay, interesting. I'm going to rattle off some themes here because it's not really linear. I just see you experiencing a lot of things in the month ahead. I see you desiring action and movement towards your happy ending. I see that being your main motivation for the month ahead when it comes to love, especially if you're one of my beautiful Aquariuses who are in a loving relationship. Even if you're single, you're so focused on getting that happy ending, that happy outcome, that happy family, whatever that means for you individually, that I see you really making some big moves. You have been from your last reading until now, and as well as for the month ahead. I see you kind of working on where you commit your time and your energy and your effort. And I see you spending a lot more time on yourself, and maybe even for some of you just focusing on getting the right information before you take action. I think with the Hermit and the 8 of Ingots here, a main theme that I'm seeing in the month ahead is being really sure about something before you set it in stone. You've got the energy, you've got the willpower, you know that you can kind of commit yourself to the task ahead, but you want to be very sure before you do it, especially for those who are considering marriage. I see you being very careful because for some of you, you just want to be very sure about what you're committing yourself to here. And I see you spending time with yourself, trying to ground your energy and just be very sure before you do something, really connecting to your gut instinct here and to what your wisdom and your experiences have taught you. Now with the Justice and the Moon card over here, I kind of see Aquarius, you're in this energy of trying to be more, I want to say intuitive for lack of a better word. You're really in a slower yet more determined pace in this month ahead. You have this kind of internal fire, and I feel that you're trying not to let that fire get you too eager or too keen to jump into something that you don't entirely understand. So I do see you slowing yourself down in the month ahead to make sure, once again, that you're taking action towards directions that are worthy of your action. Now, if you're dealing with someone in terms of you're already with them, I think that in the month ahead, there's going to be a conversation here about what you both want. And there's going to be a conversation of how you can get what you both want and kind of making things more serious. This is an opportunity for your lover to get to know you on a more intimate level. So I would advise you don't hold back. I see an opening of emotions here and a real chance to kind of let this person into your inner world, because it's quite hard to get in there sometimes, Libra. I called you Libra again because I'm seeing Justice card. I apologize, Aquarius. Anyway, if you're single, I do see you working with the full moon's energy for some of you, but just trying to kind of manifest or bring that outcome that you want, wanting that fair, just outcome, almost feeling like you're owed it at this point in time. If you're a very single Libra, I do believe that you're pulling in quite a serious commitment here. I don't know if it's going to happen this month. Let's see what the rest of your reading tells us. Those are the main themes I'm seeing. I see a desired partnership, a desired union, a contract. I see a deep and meaningful conversation, trying to slow yourself down because you're getting anxious, but you're excited mostly. I see you really manifesting and taking action towards a happy ending. Wanting to kind of be very sure and careful before you settle into a commitment or a newfound commitment. Like this could be a couple getting engaged, for example. What happened in Libra's recent past when it comes to their love life, spirit? We have the King of Teacups here in the upright. What happens in Libra's recent past when it comes to love? What happens? We have the Four of Teacups and the Magician. Okay, so in your recent past, I feel like, listen, this is beautiful, to be honest with you, but I feel like you were overthinking your love life and the opportunities that you were being given. I feel like in your recent past, you knew how you felt, but you just didn't know what to do about those feelings. A lot of you are dealing with someone in your past who really provoked some very strong desires, but you just weren't sure where that was heading. Now, it more so feels like we don't know what to do about this. We don't know what to do about this. Like I have this feeling, but I don't know what to do about it. Now, the truth is, I believe that you were kind of letting things brew and letting things kind of grow until you could do exactly what you want. Because there's a fair amount of control here in these three cards. We see the Magician cooking something. We see the King of Teacups sitting on their throne, controlling their emotions. And we see the Four of Teacups controlling their desires by kind of holding back on an opportunity that is trying to entice them. So I feel like you were really trying to control the situation. You were being met with promise, and so some of you, you found your person, but you just wanted to be sure about the outcome and about creating something the way that you want it. So you've been holding back on your person. You've been holding back and you've been trying to make sure that everything is going to be fine. Now, if you're single, I feel like you've been holding back from people who want to get to know you better. I feel like you've been holding back from opportunities that have been trying to entice you. And I feel like you either aren't impressed with what people are giving you, you're a little bit bored and apathetic towards their offers, or you're just expecting stronger reasons to kind of reach out and commit yourself to them. Let's have a look at your present right now, Aquarius. What is going on in Aquarius' present situation when it comes to love? I keep hearing bloody Libra in my brain. It's so weird. It hardly ever happens. Like sometimes I'll slip up once, but like this many times. What is going on in Aquarius's love life currently, Spirit? We have the Two of Wands in the reverse position. What is going on in Libra's love life currently, please, Spirit? What is going on in Libra's love life currently? We have the Page of Chopsticks. Oh yeah, okay. What is going on in Libra's love life currently, please, Spirit? We have the Six of Ingots. One more card for you, please, Aquarius. We have the Seven of Chopsticks. This is so weird. I swear to God, I keep saying Libra. I'm so sorry, you guys. I cannot seem to get Libra's energy away from us. Let me smoke us out real quick because this is crazy. I was not expecting to be haunted by this previous reading, and it's almost draining my energy too. What is going on? It wasn't even a bad reading. It just feels like there's a lot of energy here. Can we get Libra out of here, please? This is an Aquarius reading. Get Libra out of here, Spirit. This is an Aquarius reading. Sorry if you are Libra cross-watching, but your energy is overtaking this reading. This is about Aquarius. So let's have a look at your present situation. I see the Two of Wands reversed with the Page of Chopsticks. You kind of want to be thrilled about something in your present, but you're not really getting that reaction. It feels like you are stuck, you're indecisive about what to do with your love life, but you're maybe looking for excitement and new ways of kind of getting you excited again. You guys might be exploring passion with your current lover, or you may be trying to think of new ways to meet people, new ways of doing things in order to get the loving outcome that you want. I see you just trying to get really creative with the ways that you kind of deal with the problems at hand when it comes to love. And the main problem seems to be not knowing what to do next, knowing what to take next, what action to take next. I think with the Two of Wands reversed, there's something in front of us that we're ignoring. There's some sort of information here that we may be distracting ourselves from by focusing more on getting that passion and excitement back. I think there's one simple black and white fact here that we are overlooking because we're making it a lot more complicated, but we'll see what the future says about that. I think with the Page of Chopsticks, some of y'all are even looking at taking up new hobbies or traveling or just trying to bring a thrill back into your love life. You seem quite bored based on your recent past and your present, so it feels like you're trying to get excitement back, Aquarius. With that Six of Ingots reversed and the Seven of Chopsticks reversed, I believe that you're trying a new approach, but you're not satisfied with the results thus far because it feels like you're having to give a lot and you're not getting enough back. I see some of you enlisting family support for this, but just feeling like you're over committing yourself to something, or that you're almost owed something here. Someone may be borrowing something from you. It's so strange in the context of love. It almost feels like we've bitten off more than we can chew here. It's like that idea of when you marry someone, you marry their family, but you're not even married yet. The person you're seeing them and their family. That's the kind of vibe that I'm getting. But with the Six of Ingots reversed, it's kind of feeling like the situation is taking more from you than you're getting in return. And with the Seven of Chopsticks reversed, you're kind of having to roll over and take it for some reason. I feel like you're just trying not to get angry. You're trying not to kind of get frustrated. You're just trying to deal with the challenges and kind of deal with this temporary issue here of being in debt to somebody, or somebody being in debt to you, like feeling like, oh, it's going to come back around eventually, you know, biting your tongue here, rolling over. It's unlike you, Aquarius. What's happening in the future with Aquarius? So this will be before mid-May. What is happening in the future when it comes to Aquarius's love life, please, Spirit? What is happening in the future? We have the Four of Chopsticks. Oh, I like that. What is happening in the future when it comes to Aquarius's love life before mid-May? What will be happening? We see the Empress over here. Like that as well. A Taurus may be playing a pivotal role. What is happening in the near future when it comes to Aquarius's love life? We have the Three of Ingots in the reverse position. Okay. It's a weird specific message come out there. And we have the Ace of Ingots in the upright position. So I do see that rolling over and taking it pays off. You've kind of compromised your energy temporarily in order for a long-term solution. I see in the near future a reason to celebrate. It could literally be like an engagement or something, to be fair with you, whether it's yours or somebody else's. You'll personally have a reason to celebrate love before the middle of May. And to be around people who you feel give you this balanced energy, give you this reciprocal energy, a situation that kind of recharges you, to be honest. With the Three of Ingots reversed, it still feels like the people that we want there aren't all able to be there. It's like you wish more people could have witnessed it. This is an effort that you may have kept secret from people, and then finally you're kind of surfacing it out of nowhere. It could be quite a surprise, because usually that card indicates collaboration, but in the reverse it's like keeping it a secret. So sounds like an engagement to me, but it could be in the context of a lot of different situations, really. I see before the middle of May, though, you're going to kind of wish that you had been more expressive with those close to you about what you wanted and what you wanted to do, or how you needed to get the outcome that you want. You're kind of wishing that you would have been more vocal about your situation to maybe your close friends, your close family. But ultimately, I don't see you having any heavy regrets. I just feel like there are some people getting left out of the celebration that we wish we could have had there as well. And then I also see with the Empress and the Ace of Ingots reversed that you're kind of in this position to reap a wonderful reward here. I see for some of you the birth of a child or a pregnancy, while for others of you, I see the Empress is you solidifying a long-term sort of endeavor. Really kind of sitting in your energy and having the chance to grow a connection further. So if you're a single Aquarius, I feel like by the end of this month, you're going to be very confident in where your path through love is headed, and you're going to feel like you have the opportunity to grow with somebody here. There's going to be something in your love life that you're feeling like has promise. I don't think you've got it all figured out yet, but with the Empress here, you've got a blessing, and it feels like you're feeling very hopeful about this being a fertile opportunity for you. It could even be that you're just setting up, a new profile, or you've started a new job and there's all these people there that you'd love to get to know better, and some of them you think could be your next partner. Whatever it is, it's like a material change for you, leads you to feeling like you've got options when it comes to love if you're a single Aquarius. Now, I would say that similar message for those who are in a relationship. A material change here leads you to feel like you've got options when it comes to your relationship. You feel like because you have that sense of stability, you can be more forward thinking with your relationship, and you can feel more confident about the choices that you're making. So let's look at the outcome at this point in time for you, Aquarius. What is the outcome for Aquarius when it comes to love and their primary lover? What is the outcome here with Aquarius? They're showing me a few cards I wasn't paying attention to. Four of Ingots. So I see you being very stable, consistent, almost stubborn with your effort towards this situation. I see you ultimately finding that creative solution that you're seeking and taking direction, taking action, excuse me. I see a change. Your consistent approach is going to inevitably open up to this opportunity with the Knight of Chopsticks, the chance to kind of balance things out. So this little temporary feeling of you being owed for your efforts, you overgiving, is going to balance out, not in the way that you're expecting. I feel like you will eventually have time to focus more on your love life or on the things that you are currently lacking. But I think that balance comes through consistency. So you know your situation well enough to know that consistency is what is going to get you through this, or staying committed to the situation is what is going to get you through this. The outcome does look favorable. Is there any advice for Aquarius for the month ahead when it comes to love, please, Spirit? Is there any advice for Aquarius? They want to show me the Eight of Wands reversed and the King of Wands upright. To be honest, this is you, sweets, with your beautiful big brains. Your advice has a lot to do with not victimizing yourself, and I don't mean that by denying yourself feelings. You're human, you're allowed to feel, but I think that you have a lot of power and you've just recently started taking back a lot of your power. So stay in your power, use that beautiful mind, make those fair decisions, make those fair judgments while thinking ahead. Don't be too concerned about your temporary challenges. I think you've figured this out already, but any challenge or hardship is temporary, and focusing more on the future is what is going to help you get through this. And I believe you have that idea and that mindset in the bag. I think I'm talking to the primary sign who embodies that kind of mindset. We all learn from you, Aquarius, when it comes to forward thinking, forward planning. But it's really important to remind yourself when you're feeling low, when you're feeling stuck, that you aren't as stuck as you think you are. You always have some level of control. So focus on what you can do instead, and remind yourself that all is not as helpless or hopeless as it appears to be. You are working for that future, and I see you really reaping the rewards and it paying off because of your efforts, because of your consistency, because of your commitment, and because you simply refuse to give up in your stubborn ways. You chose to hang around even when the signs were saying leave, leave, leave. You're like, no, I'm just going to wait this out because I know that this is what I want to do. So Aquarius, that's what I see for you when it comes to the month ahead and love. I hope that was helpful. I feel like we covered some themes that could encompass other areas of your life as well. So as always, take what resonates. Do not let the rest take from you. If you want more specific messages about your love life, I do recommend you check your moon or your Venus sign as well. There may be messages in there for you. Otherwise, it's been a pleasure to read for you, Aquarius. Look after your beautiful self, and I shall connect with you in another video. Bye.